What can I say? Another day, another video where my hair looks disgusting. And one day I will figure out how to make curly hair look good after you've slept on it for 2 days. But until then, this is the situation I'm working with. Welcome to my beauty hot takes. So I have some hot takes that people may not agree with, people may never have thought of. Maybe people did think of them and they didn't want to say it out loud. Maybe some of these things people did say out loud. I don't know. But in my opinion, these are all of my beauty hot takes that I can think of right now. So my first hot take is Beauty Bay matte eyeshadows suck. Yes, they do. They're patchy, they suck. The light colors don't show up on the eye. The dark colors are patchy. They're just not good. The shimmers, however, are bomb. The shimmers are really where it's at. I can't recommend buying a palette though, just to use the shimmers and not the mattes. So take that as you may, and just think twice before buying a Beauty Bay eyeshadow palette. I do think they have amazing sales, so that's one thing. They're well priced. Check it out, but be cautious. All right. Up next, I say this a lot, but Briogeo is overpriced and not worth it. It is not nearly the best hair care I've ever tried. You can get such cheaper items at the drugstore that work much, much better. I have never used a Briogeo product that I've actually loved. I've used some that are tolerable, but did I actually really like them? No. And they're like, what, like $40? It's so expensive, and for what? Like, if you're gonna spend that kind of money, I recommend Kerastase, Bumble and Bumble, other ones that I'm not thinking of right now. But I'd have to say Briogeo is the biggest letdown from a hair brand I have ever tried. I still give them a chance. I still try things. I just am constantly disappointed. So maybe I shouldn't be trying things. I don't know, but that's my opinion. Another opinion, the Sephora spring sale and Black Friday sale, formerly known as the VIB sale. Now I believe it's the Beauty Insider sale. That sale actually sucks. And this is why. I have a whole video on this that I'm gonna link up here and in the description box down below. But like 10% is not a lot of money off. It's nowhere close to a decent sale, and you can get really good sales on the websites directly for a brand or even other stores. Ulta has better sales. I even saw things at Sephora that weren't on sale, but they were in Marshalls and TJ Maxx at the same time. I've seen Macy's have better sales, Nordstrom have better sales, or I'll just sign up. If there's one brand that I really like, I'll just sign up for their emails and wait till get a sale from there. And like Pharmacy always has like 25% off, and they're an expensive brand, and you can't get 25% off of Pharmacy at Sephora like ever. Even if you're the highest tier of Beauty Insider, which is Rouge, it's still only 20%, and 20% is much better than the 10%, but I just feel like there are much better ways to get a good deal on makeup. Maybe it's not so accessible, like you can't order everything at one time, or maybe you have to wait a little bit to get the sale, but in general, you can find much better sales than the Sephora VIB sale. Next hot take is probably not a hot take at all, but you may have noticed that there are beauty gurus all over the place, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, all saying that the beauty YouTube community, YouTube, whatever you want to call it, is dying. And maybe it is. Maybe people are more so less interested in beauty on YouTube and it's going down instead of up in viewership. I don't really know. But what I can say is that's why they're all getting into skincare now. That's why a lot of the celebrities and a lot of the YouTubers are putting aside their makeup lines and getting more so into skincare, because skincare is still a really booming business. It makes a lot of money, like it's $1 billion industry. It makes more than makeup does. All these celebrities and influencers and everyone is starting some type of skincare line. There's not so many people launching new makeup brands anymore. In general, I would say there's a lot less new makeup brands and a lot more skincare brands in comparison. Really in it for the business and maybe not so much for the passion. So it makes sense to me because they're gonna go where the money is, and there's more money in skincare than there is in makeup. Okay, let's get back into the makeup. So my next hot take is the only reason why spraying your eyeshadow or spraying shimmer eyeshadows makes them more vibrant is because you're just turning it into a cream product. I don't know why we all just don't use more cream products. Maybe it's easier to apply with a brush, but when you're spraying things with setting spray or some type of liquid to amplify your pigment or have it sink into the skin more or whatever it may be, you're literally just turning it into a cream product. Not that that's a bad thing or anything. I do that all the time. I'm just saying something that I have been thinking about and want to put out there in the YouTube interwebs. Next, I think e.l.f. is the best brand of all time. I said it. Their quality for their price is really good. The packaging for the price is really good. And yes, there are items that don't necessarily work. There are items that you can get something better. However, as an overall brand, like if I could only shop at one brand, overall, I think that they have the best line, the best range, the best amount of products for the price and for the quality of product. e.l.f. is the best brand out there. Their eyebrow pencil is my favorite eyebrow pencil. Their putty bronzer is my favorite cream contour. Their putty blushes are beautiful. I love their face and eye brushes. I use a lot of their face and eye brushes every time I do my makeup. I mean, there's just so much. I can keep going. And it's just really nice to be able to get that high of a quality product for such an affordable price. Cleansing Balm is a ripoff. I do really like the Clinique cleansing balm, but that's the only one that actually removes my makeup. All the other ones will remove my face makeup fine, and when it comes to the eyes, I still have all of the mascara on once I'm trying to wash it off, even with an oil or a cleansing balm. Also, I hate how it gets in your eyes and then you can't see anything and it's all blurry for like 10 minutes. Anyways, I think it's like the biggest scam in the beauty industry. If it actually works, that's a separate story, right? But I feel like 9 out of 10 times, cleansing balms and oils just don't work. So maybe if they made the formulas better, I wouldn't say that it's a huge scam. But in general, every single balm and oil I have used besides the Clinique one does not work. And I just use coconut oil and it takes off it takes off my makeup amazingly. And yes, a lot of people don't like coconut oil. They think it clogs their pores or they're allergic to it, or for whatever reason, they just don't want to put it on their face, which is fine. I personally don't have a problem putting it on my face, especially when I just wash it off 2 seconds later. And that removes my makeup the best out of anything. And even though it is on par with the Clinique is really, really expensive. You can go get coconut oil for like $10 for a jar that'll last you a year. In my opinion, I do really think that cleansing balms and oils are a waste of money. I've never tried one that is that good except for the Clinique one. I do recommend that Clinique one though, especially if you don't want to put coconut oil or another type of oil on your face. The Clinique one is a great option, but just because one product out of like the 80 that I've tried works doesn't mean that that type of product works. It just means that that specific product is good. If you have any recommendations for me, leave them down below. I would love to try them out. I keep trying all these really highly rated cleansing balms and oils and none of them work. The Milani ones actually burn my eye so bad, it doesn't even feel like burning. It feels like someone's stabbing me in the eyeball. Another hot take, dermaplaning sucks. Yes, I hate dermaplaning, and not because I don't think it works, but the hair does grow back darker and thicker. And a lot of people are like, no, it doesn't. It's not that bad. I don't care what you say. Honestly, on my face, it 110% grows back thicker, darker, and looks worse. I just wish I had never done it altogether. Honestly, like I have mustache hairs now and I never used to. And I was like, oh, I'll dermaplane, let me try it. And now everything grows back super quickly, super dark. You can absolutely see it. Like I turn my face and in the sunlight, like I can see hair over here and I never could before. If I look up close, I can see it on my upper lip where I never could before. I regret doing it. I wish I didn't do it, but now I'm stuck doing it. And if you have not dermaplaned your face, don't do it. I understand that it exfoliates and it removes the top layer of your skin and all that, but I think that if you're gonna do it yourself, you should really talk to a dermatologist before doing it. Also, I'm just putting it out there, my hair did grow back worse, darker, faster, you name it, it's just worse now. And I did a lot of research and everyone was saying it didn't. but for me it did, so be careful. My last hot take for this video, I'm sure I'll think of many more, but the last one for this video is La Roche-Posay is not for sensitive skin. I know they market towards sensitive skin, and I know that that's what they're known for because they're a gentle brand. They have quote unquote better ingredients, whatever, but it's not for sensitive skin because I have sensitive skin and that stuff does not like me. Maybe there's just a certain ingredient in it that doesn't agree with me. I don't know. And every product I have from them has either burned my eyes horribly, like really horribly, or it just is no way made for sensitive skin. For example, I used their exfoliator, the face exfoliator from them, and it smelled like perfume. It smelled like really nice perfume, but still it smelled like perfume. So I don't know how that could be for sensitive skin if it smells so heavily fragranced. If you are super allergic to fragrances, I can't see how that can be good for your skin. And when my skin was more sensitive and dry over the winter, it did sometimes like tingle or itch a little bit. So yeah, just not for sensitive skin. And every type of lotion, whether it be the sunscreen or the body lotion or the face lotion, every single product I've used from them has burned my eyes really, really badly. So that's why I say I don't think it's for sensitive skin. Definitely not for my skin, that's for sure. But if you have sensitive skin and you've been thinking of trying out that brand, I just recommend you check it out first. Maybe try a sample if you can get one before buying it, because again, it burned my eyes so bad that I still have like a full thing of the sunscreen and I just can't use it. Not that it's a bad sunscreen, it works really nicely and it is moisturizing, but it burns my eyes so bad and that's not comfortable. So I feel like I don't have to explain more about that, but anyways, those are all my hot takes for now. I will definitely have more, and if you don't agree with them, I'm sorry. Those are my opinions, but I'm not sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not sorry. I don't know. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, please comment down below. You know the drill. Just press all the happy buttons on the page and I will see you in my next video.